On that note, we're gonna do my favorite pose. Yes, and it's called Ekapada Sirsasana A. Yes, you can say that 5 times fast. And on that note as well, we're gonna learn how to be a tortoise, but also we're gonna learn how to strengthen our hip flexors. So I'm sure you have 10 to 15 minutes, right? Good, awesome. Inhale. Whether you do or not, now you do. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, out and down. It'd be so much nicer with jewelry on. Inhale, lift. Chain, chain, chain. Exhale, chain of fools. Lift. All right, exhale, take it down. And step back left. So we got to open up through the hamstrings. Open up through the quads and the hip flexors. Inhale, rise up, palms and hands together, head slightly back. Breathe into it, calm and steady. If this is uncomfortable, you can take your fingertips just here. You can keep the foot tucked in. You can take a blanket and put it underneath your knee. Take 4 more deep breaths and focus on whether or not your hips are shifting over to the right or the left. If I had jewelry on, you would probably hear them shift. And exhale, release it down. And see, you can go a little bit further. And then inhale to come back up. 2 more. And release. Tuck the toes under, step it back, and let's just switch it out. Left leg steps up, right knee back. You can put a blanket underneath that knee if it needs it. Shoulders down and back. Take the foot long. Inhale, rise up, and exhale. And then if your arms are a little tired, you can put them down here and sit here. But you know, you might jingle too much. Eyes up, keep breathing through it. Anjana Asana, third eye center. Readjust it as needed. We're not going all the way down, even though that would be a lot of fun right now. Lift. Like MJ, no, honey. That's all right. We'll just start breathing at a higher octave. And exhale down. Take it back. Take a deep breath. And then bring it back forward. Spread your fingertips out wide. Tuck your toes under. Take a downward facing dog. Take 5 deep breaths. Look at your toes. Look at your unmanicured hands. Look at your unmanicured toes. Then look at your nose. See if you can see your belly. And exhale. Release it down. Curtsy to the side or cross your ankles through. And now strong hip flexors we shall make. So bring 2 blocks in close. If you don't have 2 blocks, it's okay. Stack up books that I know you surely have not read, right? You're just pretending. You're like, I have that on Kindle. Lift up as much as you can. And you're like, lady, that's not happening. What did I just do? We're pulling the spine into flexion. And we're right here in the yoga fetal position. You squeeze your calves in close. You hide your pada 1s, pada 2, your feet. And then once you press up, you pull that little head through an extension. Back to flexion and lift. Now scoot your sit bones forward. So you're sitting on your sit bones and your tailbone, and then take your Navasana boat. And here we are. Yes. We're gonna take the boat all the way down to Jamaica. Go get me some jewelry. Hijack ourselves. Come back here and realize that we don't have anything on it though. Lift, and down. It's okay. Feels like I swallowed it anyways. Hold there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The hip flexors are strong. This is not working out your lower abdominals, just your transverse abdominals and your hip flexors. And release, bring it back. You might ask day after day, why does this woman do this to herself? Because you must do it to yourself too. Yes. And exhale, cross, take it back. Step back, let's take a vinyasa. If you don't know what that is, you're about to find out. You ready? Go forward, put the knees down if you need to. Pinch your elbows in close, shoulders over fingertips. Scoot through, smile. Exhale back and breathe. Take 5 delicious breaths. 1, 2, 3. Stare at your nose or your navel. Promise you'll get stuck if you stare at your nose for 7 years. And exhale, inhale, look forward and step up, right, left, however casually you want to. Just don't grunt. And let's take it to this first preparatory posture. So we did a little bit of stretching, but now we're gonna get a little bit deeper into this pose. So here we are, little angel, little Boy Scout. Very gentle and light. I'm gonna come down, and the first thing you're gonna do is just take the palm of your hand as much as you can underneath the line of the knee and through. So you're pulling the shoulder forward into an external rotation, and then you're taking the other leg, the other arm outside, and hold it here and breathe. Start to pay attention to what the hips are doing and see if you can make your way around a little bit further. And really bring the knee over into the midline, holding it there. Start to breathe back into that hip flexor that you just made really strong, like an ox. A couple of more deep breaths. Find one point of focus, don't scatter it around. Not like a little firefly in yoga. And then exhale to release out. And then we're just gonna do it on the other side. Here we are. We're in. Bring it down. If you're like, nuh-uh, lady, remember, blocks are always nearby. You can always just set something on them, like my arm that doesn't have a bracelet on it. You see this now? Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Oh, wait a minute, I would know about that. I don't want to whip and sleigh. Hey! Exhale. Cross. Take it back. Can we have fun? Hop. Not today, it doesn't matter. Take it down, knees can come down, lift. Exhale, take it home. There's your little bitty house. Inhale, now look forward, step upright. Take it back to that low lunge. Now we can take the blocks inside and be very sneaky like a lizard, because this is called lizard pose. And come down here. Now if that's okay, to get deeper into this stretch, we can scoot down, and we can move a block out of the way. Otherwise, stay where you're at. How deep can we go? We can go a little bit deeper, I know. So maybe move it out of the way. If not today, it doesn't matter. Can we go further? Yes, we can. Tuck the toes under. Keep them tucked. Now hold it here. Bring your head down. Breathe. If you cannot breathe here, it's okay. I'll take your picture. Hold it here. Crouching tiger, hidden dragon. Gone yoga. Rock forward. Bump your hips into one line again. I'm watching you. Me and my little ponytail. And exhale. Take it out of the way. Take it back to a downward facing dog. Your hips probably feel very awkward right now, and that's all right. Inhale, look forward. And step up left. Again, put that right knee down. Make sure that knee is coming outside the shoulder. And there we go. We have cake. Gone cork. Very old cake, you know, like lunchroom food when you were a kid. They're like, oh wow, why is this bouncing across my plate? I don't understand this. This is very weird. Another lunch lady land. Hold it here, say a prayer. If this is okay, then you can go further in. Remove one piece of cardboard. Breathe. Maybe again, go down. Oh. You can always go back to Nirvasana at this point if you're like, meaning the boat pose we just did. And if that doesn't sound like a delightful move, well, that's not much of a choice, huh? So you gotta pick one or two. Scoot forward, or you can stay here. 2 blocks, 1 block, no block. We can go deeper, yes we can. Tuck the toes under, hold it here. Oh, hello, how are you? Yes, you're on the bridge, now it's my leg. Exhale, take it back. Take a down dog. And I vote we just stay here. That would be really, really, really nice. Nope, Ekapada Kapotasana. Bring the right leg through. So we're all prepping for the hip flexors for this one particular posture. So we can stay here closer to the midline. You can also take a block and put it underneath the hip flexor. And hold it here. Now the further the foot away, the deeper the stretch. You want to lift up into a little back bend and then drop the hips down. You don't want to just draw yourself forward. We're going to hold here. And as we hold here, we're going to hold here for a full minute. So it might get really boring. And if it gets really boring, maybe you can read a book. But what you'll actually end up doing is contemplating your whole entire life and make grocery lists. Because when we're sitting in our hip flexors, it doesn't feel so hot. And no matter how long you've been doing it, after a while, it's like, oh, please, can we please get out of this right hip? But pay attention if all the weight is going into that right hip. If you forgot about your left hip buddy in order to open up your quads. So you gotta scoot down and you gotta breathe into it. And if you want to, you can say the Hanuman Chalisa. If you don't know what that is, it's okay. It'll take you about 8 minutes. We're not staying here for 8 minutes. It's almost been a minute. It's okay. It goes by so slow, huh? It's almost over with. You're just hanging out. Are you breathing? See, I'm talking to encourage you to breathe because you already think too much. So I'm trying to think for you. And normally I would just probably go to sleep in this pose. That's okay, I only have 5 seconds left in it. Yep, that's about it. Time to go. Take it home. Oh, now that hip's open again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, Ekapada Kapotasana, left side. Easy side, stomach's on this side. The liver is not on this side, so no wine is coming out. Ready? Go down. So again, you can take a block if you need it. Doesn't matter your level. Remember, practice doesn't make perfect, it makes permanent. Another version of this pose is also called Yoga Nidra posture, hence the reason why when I get into it, I get kind of delusional and I want to go to sleep. I'm thinking about it, but not quite yet. I have a minute to entertain you. So I don't know what else to talk about. I could talk about how I don't really feel this in my left hip at all because I've been doing this for a long time. But every time I go into my right hip, I feel it. I don't know if it has something to do with the idea that my hamstrings get tight on my left and then the hip socket on my right gets tight. Hence, right side dominant. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe you're the same, maybe different. Maybe you're right now looking at me going, "Aah!" So it's not really working out very well. It's okay, we're almost there. 40 seconds into it. You know, sometimes I hold this pose for like 4 minutes. You can do it. I believe in you. Om Shanti. 15 seconds. Whistle, 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 7. Time goes by fast when you're looking at seconds and not at my mouth or my voice. And exhale, it comes down. Very sleepy pose. Yoga Nidra is good for you. Inhale, look forward and bend. Put the knees down, curtsy through. Back again with that yoga behavior. Here we go. Now the birthing process happens in this posture. Yes, a king shall be born. So we must bring him up from his cradle. Oh, here he is. Oh, little bitty Siddhartha Buddha. Or we could call him Vishnu because Vishnu is a reincarnation of the turtle. So we hold the baby in our hands. Don't look at my feet. Turtles have cute feet. I hold them. Sounds like Goat Boy. So hold your little child. He's so cute, isn't he? I know. Okay, make sure that your hips are not going back. You can go like this. Oh, I don't really want to do that. Now that we're here, the child, you know, all of a sudden met Michael Jackson. Oh gosh, poor child. So pull the kid back, hold him there, tell him you still love him. I still love you. Are you okay? No. So we bring him back to sleep again. And take him by the head again, right there. Hold the kid. Now hold him tight. Once you hold him tight, watch my knee. I'm gonna bend my knee in an outward direction and I'm holding on to the sole of it now. That means I have control of my femur head and my knee, so I'm not twisting for my knee. If I do that over time, it's not gonna be good. Once I go here, I'm gonna pull my leg up. Once I pull my leg up, I'm gonna start to write a novel for you. And the novel is called How the Turtle Was Born. Lift up, maybe take it back. Not be too fancy on you. Lower down, inhale, lift up. Pancha, inhale, exhale, shot. Inhale, look through. Right the knees down, cross your ankles. Happy thoughts, left side. You didn't know he had a twin brother, did you? Yes. He's all calm and cute, though. Right, yes. Here he is. So I'm pulling this knee again back into that midline. Back as if I was still here, okay? And I'm bringing it the opposite side. So as he is born, flex that foot. So we're engaging. Great conversation. My mother actually had a miscarriage of chin fala beans before I was born. Maybe that's why I'm so crazy. There's really 3 of me. Open it up so you'll never find me. All right, now grab hold. Here he is. Lift. Okay, this isn't gonna work out too well, but I feel this stretch going on, and watch my knee, it's coming that way. But I wanna have more strength and more direction with it. So I'm gonna grab it from the opposite side. But I gotta take my kid back into a little choke hold. Sounds terrible, I know. Bad baby, you know the left one is not a good hand. All right, now grab hold. Hold him here, shoulders back. But then you can pull it in like a little turtle going into a shell. Now, hold the foot, draw that knee back and down, otherwise it's not possible. I'm gonna hold it here, push that child back, and then lift him up. Once you lift him up, make sure it's coming back, and then grab it through. As you grab it through, you're gonna stay here for 2 hours, and then I'm gonna take your picture, okay? Good. Take it out, release, take it back to take a vinyasa, lower down, inhale, lift, exhale back. Now, if none of that happened, look forward. If it didn't happen at all, remember, you can keep sitting in the rain, singing little sweet songs, rockabye baby, and then one day, through practice, it will all come together, and you'll have little baby tortoises. Yes, don't tear your hamstring. So listen to your body. Take care of yourself, challenge yourself. Namaste.